time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to plank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to the first Power Hour of March. S&P futures are down 5 points. NASDAQ down 15. Russell is up 20 and the Dow's down 90. Quite a squeeze higher. Gold's up 2%. Silver was up this morning and now it's down 4% and it was down about 7%. Notes and bonds are red. 10-year yield up 2%. Oil's up 7%. Natural gas up 4%. Soybeans, wheat, and corn all red. Euro and the pound. Euro's down over 1%. Pound is down over 0.5%. And Bitcoin is up 5%. Wild price action we're seeing here. My BICs, probably my worst BIC day maybe ever. A lot of double stops. I can't even count how many double stops I've had, but I'm down. Let's see. Let me pull up my IB to get my accurate reading. Down about almost 9K on my BICs. Ouchie. 1 DTE is a little bit red. I thought this down move may push it into the green, but let's see. Let me pull up my 1 DTE. Yeah, it still needs a little bit more down move. Looks like it's had pretty good decay, but the move higher just too strong. Of course, that helps the volatility contraction. Down about 450. Need to get under 68.60 for that to have a chance of profiting today. I'll close that out in the last few minutes. And then my 3-4 put calendar is up a few percent. Yeah, so it's back in its range. It's just, yeah, it's up tiny. So I'll close that out before the end of the day as well. I did 2 Elmos. One hit a stop and one hit a profit target. So down about a little less than 200 on between those 2 Elmos. Look at that big bounce back in IWM. Let's see what else. Day trade. Just did 1 day trade this morning in MSTR. Got long. That was good for a little over 1900. And that's it for me today. I've got some working on some time machines. That class will be tomorrow. I haven't been able to transform anything today. And I've got a couple double calendars that I'll probably just close by the end of the day so I don't hold the risk overnight, but I'll book a little bit of profit on them most likely. Other than that, that is my day. Oh, I just realized you guys aren't getting audio. Some audio, some not. Okay, looks like it may be on. Looks like it may be on some individual's end. Sometimes Discord will flip your audio settings on you without telling you. Anyway, yeah, so that's my day, my friends. Pretty good, actually, except for my Bix. The Bix just got destroyed. It was after Moel double jinxed it is what happened. So I fully blame Moel. It's pretty much just a few minutes after the double jinx. So if you could not do any more double jinxes, that would be amazing. How'd you guys do? I know a couple of you jumped on the MSTR trade with me. Can't imagine anybody has some profitable Bix today. What about Elmos? Elliot, Moel, Lando? Any good Elmos? Nice. Loser in PLTR, loser in Elmo. Locked in at 3-4, nice. S&P is unchanged. S&P was down, most I saw, I know, let's see, most I saw when I was looking at it was S&P was down like 80 at one point. The S&P futures, let's see, it got down to about 67, 60. Let's see, the low was 67, 68. Now it's at 68, 85. Quite the volatility box we're in here. Between that all-time high of 70.43 and call it 67 60s. Some pretty massive swings, but we're staying inside that range. About a 300-point volatility box. What time did you start your first BIC tranches, Moel? I know, I assume it was later because you didn't have any stops at that time you posted. $11:58, so 10:58 my time. Yeah, so right after that big push. Gotcha. Makes sense. VIX is up 7%, sitting at 21.29 right now. Oil was kind of selling off all day. I mean, it spiked up. It was up big right when the futures opened last night, and then it sold off, and then it kind of popped back up, but then it sold off all day today during the cash session, and now it's popping back up because Iran is saying we will not let oil leave the region. I guess it depends on what kind, Watson. Seed oil, you shouldn't be eating those anyway. They're bad for you. Stick with maybe avocado oil. I hear that's the healthiest of the oils. Olive oil's good, yeah. Just the seed oils, those are bad for you. Canola is terrible. Yeah. Stay away from canola. Last week we had arts and crafts hour and talked about pottery. Now today's cooking hour. All right, so Lando's promoting some algae cooking club. Algae cooking oil. Interesting. Okay. you guys, you never know where Power Hour is going to take you. You thought you're coming to talk about Iran and options and spreads. Next thing you know, you're getting the lesson on cooking oil. We want to keep everyone well-rounded here. All right, SPX still dipping a little bit. Still holding some puts on my BICs. Just in case this thing was going to keep going. Sounds like Medfly is still having audio issue. Well, guys, let me I mean, it sounds like it's certain individuals, but let me restart Power Hour. Let me restart the Discord here. So I'll restart it right back up. Give me a minute. All right, we are back. Hopefully the folks who are having audio issues are good to go now. Brandon's good. ASOC's good. Okay, good. Medfly. Okay, good. Yeah, that's so weird. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. But we're back. So now you guys can hear us. We were just talking about some cooking oils. You know, nothing crazy. You didn't. I don't know, he didn't miss anything trading related. This down move's helping my 1 DTE and my 3-4 put calendar. That's right. Whatever you missed about the cooking oil, it is recorded. It'll be posted right after we get it done here. So if you missed it, it was intense. It was an intense conversation. IWM's holding above previous day high. S&P and NASDAQ are just dipping into the red. Bitcoin's still holding up pretty well. Sounds like Lando's going to be running our navigation trading cooking channel. By the looks of the algae oil he's using. Never heard of it. The Bics are cooked, Brandon. My Bics are cooked. There's no doubt. Biggest stock movers today, we've got Circle up 14%. Circle has just been on a monster move. Circle jumped over 30% after earnings last week because it was at $61. Now it's at $95. HIMS is up 11%. BMNR and MSTR are up. All the cryptos are up. Biggest red open door, Celsius. Had that gap up after earnings, has just been falling. Gapped up to almost 60, now it's back down under 50. Lulu down 4, Google's down 2. Yeah, PLTR's up 5. It's kind of been up about that much all day. It hasn't really moved since the open. I mean, it's moved, but it's kind of, I guess it opened and then it gapped up and then it pushed up and it's been kind of around that 5%. But yeah, PLTR likes the military situations. Haven't looked, but I'm going to guess the Mahomes fly is trading for about 60 cents. Let's see, SPX is at 68 to 73. So let's call it 68.75. Even less, I think. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, about 60 cents. So if the Mahomes gets a fill, it's definitely going to be super late with all this movement. I'll be back in 1 minute. All right, sorry about that. Just went to grab some water, and the next thing you know, the maintenance guy of the building shows up at my door. Wants to have a full-on friendly conversation. Yeah. No, I gotta go. Okay, yeah, gotta go. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I think that was just me not being here, not talking. Let's see. No video. What the hell's going on with Discord today? What about now? There we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Well, I see nothing's changed. S&P, NASDAQ still just chopping around unchanged. Got high school baseball tryouts all week this week. My son's a sophomore. He's trying to make the varsity team. He thinks he's got a shot. We'll see. All right, S&P and NASDAQ trying to stay green. Target. Let's see. Earnings after the bell today. Riot Blockchain. Yeah, nothing good after the bell. Target, Best Buy. Yeah, Target would be the only somewhat tradable. After the close tomorrow, CrowdStrike. After the close Wednesday, Broadcom. That one's definitely tradable. After the close Thursday, Marvell and Costco. Let's take a look at Target. $113 stock, about 30 cents wide or so. Target's been on a little run since its last earnings, after getting beat down for about 7 or 8 straight quarters. Target has stayed within its expected move almost every single 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. For the last 12 at least. I had a max up move of 2.16%, a max down move of 2.45%. And it has not had a move outside of its expected range. This might be a calendar situation, Moel. Target's expected move is about $9 to tomorrow and about 9.5 to Friday's expiration. So 9-ish. Do the shorts in this expiration, the longs on March 20th. A little something like that. I got filled at 85 cents on that. Bitcoin trying to bounce back up. S&P and NASDAQ hugging that unchanged area. Got 6 minutes till MOC. Turn on my financial juice. You still can't see the video articulate? That's weird. Really? Several of you. Lando can. Let's see. Huh. It's very odd. Try to reshare it. I don't know. Well, that's weird. All right, S&P, NASDAQ starting to make a little bounce again. Let me count up my double stops here while we're waiting for MOC.
U.S. Secretary of State Rubio says Iran was producing hundreds of missiles a month, and we're having success in removing Iran's short-range missiles. This is now Rubio speaking to reporters at Capitol Hill. Reminder, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, he's due to brief Congress on Iran. Adding that Rubio says Iran posed unacceptable risk.
6, 7.
Rubio adds that the U.S.
7 double stops, and I had a put side fill
Iranian Navy threat,
where the call side didn't, and it got stopped. So 7.5 7 double stops.
So again, Rubio says that the U.S. is doing successfully in removing the Iranian Navy threat.
That's not what you're looking for on the old BICs. That's a big win there, Moel. That is a big win for this day. MOC in less than a minute. Needless to say, I won't be scalping. Premiums are just too low.
One minute to go now until we get the market on close imbalance data.
Oh, I'm going to close out of my 3-4 put calendar here.
Israel's
8.7%.
military issues evacuation warning for several towns in Lebanon, signaling imminent strike. Rubio also says, I hope the Iranian people can overthrow the government. Rubio says the objective here is missile and navy destruction in Iran. Market on close imbalance at S&P 500 buy side 1.4 billion, Nasdaq 100 buy side 1 billion, Dow 30 buy side 317 million, maximum buy side 392 million.
1.4 billion buy side.
So the IDF posted on
S&P didn't move much. Now it's dipping into the red a little bit. SPX still near 68.80. $80 butterfly trading for $1.30-ish, maybe a little bit higher. $1.45. If I can get filled with 2 minutes to go, I'll do Mahomes, but otherwise, no Mahomey. Down to 78. Oh yeah, by the way, tomorrow, because we're doing the class right after the market closes, or 30 minutes after the bell, we won't be doing Power Hour. So we'll do the day trading live stream in the morning at the market open. I'm doing the navigation trading show at 11 a.m. Central, 12 noon Eastern. No Power Hour. And then the DC Time Machine class 30 minutes after the market closes tomorrow. Yeah, Tony, you should have gotten an email. Lando, we need to post the registration for pro members. I'll chat with you after Power Hour here, as far as where to do that. All right, S&P up to 81, 85, still $1.50-ish, maybe a little bit more. My 1 DTE just closed. S&P on the move higher, up to 85. I'm going to try to get filled on the 85s at $2. Now it's above 85, needs to come back down just a bit. Looks like it's close to filling. Yep, there we go. All filled up at $2. Need to move away from 85. Still have 3.5 minutes to go. Five-point move should be nothing today, SPX. Nothing. I don't know if anybody can see my screen, but there's my Mahomes. SPX right at a little above 83. There's 86, 87, 88. It's right at my break even on 88. Back down in the 85s. Less than 2 minutes. Looking for a move away from 85. 80 or 90? Need 80 or 90. Back up to 87. Just kind of bouncing around the expected move line. Back down to 83, 84, 85. Less than a minute. All right, we're going to need a last-minute heroics. Some last-minute heroics from Mahomes. Because it's stuck around 85. $83. We got 30 seconds. Dipping into the 82s. 81. 80. Hey, let's go. Let's go. No, bouncing a little bit. Need to stay below 80. Below 80's max profit, 10 seconds. It's 81. Little markdown maybe.
Order cancelled.
A little markdown and a markup. 68.81.55. Still a winner.
Order cancelled.
Small winner. Looks like it'll be a, I don't know, $350, $400 winner on a 10 lot. Something like that. All right, all. That is a wrap for the first day of March. Hopefully March treats my Bix better than it did today. All right, all. Take care. Have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.